day upon us, Grant. What goes through your mind as a player?
Wow, another new year, new possibilities. Time to put it in gear as the NBA action heats up. Teams that survive this stretch run start to become real contenders.
The starters for Utah. Colin Sexton out there with Keontae George. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Juzang in at the 3. Now here's George. Five to shoot. From deep. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said, we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope he can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Sexton finds Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Kessler, a screen on Brunson. To the inside. And finished off by Kessler.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. New York has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Outside Anunoby. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Back to Brunson. And stolen by Sexton. Markkanen outside. Outside Sexton. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Looking better and better from that range is Colin Sexton.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. The last time they came together was in Salt Lake City, where they fell to the Jazz.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Now here's Sexton, coming off a 22-point game against Denver. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
So it's Utah now. The Knicks making their last shot. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Every team in the new NBA wants to be on this list. The sharpshooters from three-point range. In third, New York.
Instead of just bombing away, they work hard to create good looks from beyond the arc.
And Utah has possession. They trail by 6. Pass to George. Back to Sexton. Kessler, a screen on Brunson. To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Kessler.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Anunoby. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Washington.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
The free throw is off from Bridges. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
Sexton with the ball on a string with a beautiful sequence.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Right side Hart. Now Bridges. Kessler with a rebound. Jazz trail by 4. George passes to Kessler. Back to George. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close-range look.
Brunson passes to Towns. Back to Brunson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Brunson's got 7 points in the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Sexton against Brunson. Here's Juzang. Connects from downtown.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Bridges outside. Outside Hart. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Bridges. Fires from deep. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. To the paint. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Like to see when Markkanen has that size and gets to the rim.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Pass to Hart. 4-3. The rebound by the Jazz. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Here's Juzang. Hard with the defensive effort.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Bridges. He's coming off a 13-point game against Washington.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. Now we get a chance to check some stats for OG Anunoby. Clarkson's checked in for Utah.
Number 0, Jordan Clarkson.
The Knicks have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. They set the pick. Bridges with it. And Clarkson picks him up defensively.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Pass to Sexton. Now here's Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. Hart pulls it in.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
George against Brunson. Now Bridges. Lets a floater go. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Colin Sexton.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
No good on the free throw. And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, B.A., isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard. They play defense first. They play a ton of minutes. But this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. The Jazz have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Now here's George, tightly guarded. On the wing, Sexton. He's guarded by Bridges. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
They're really working the paint now.
New York has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Hart with a screen on Clarkson. Pass to Hart. Here's Towns. He's covered by Kessler. From the left block. Towns passes to Anunoby. Shot clock at 3. Hart from long range. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Markkanen. George against Anunoby. Clarkson outside. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Sexton. George, right side. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Now McBride. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Towns, right side. Back to McBride. Towns down low. He's covered by Kessler. Hart. Anunoby for 3. Nails it from 3.
Really solid in the catch-and-shoot game. Anunoby always ready to fire.
Sexton passes to Kessler. George outside. Markkanen outside. Pass to Clarkson. Kessler a screen. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Clarkson missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 1. Here's Towns. Nails the baby hook.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Clarkson outside. Back to Sexton. Anunoby against Clarkson. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3. For New York, they've gone 8 for 14 from the floor. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. George finds Kessler. Back to George. Markkanen outside. Sexton looking around. Kessler a screen on Bridges. Here's Sexton driving to the basket. Here's Kessler, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. About halfway through the season, let's take a look at the standings out west. You take a look at Utah. They're way down there in the conference, but still optimistic they can turn it around. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Sims, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Achua comes in for Hart. Shamet, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Anunoby. And a new group getting ready for Utah. Eubanks, he's checked in for Kessler. Filipowski comes in for Markkanen. Juzang, he's checked in for Sexton. And it's Collier in for George. Rebounded by the Jazz. 51 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Juzang. Clarkson with the ball. And here's Eubanks. Back to Clarkson. Can they get it? Achua with a rebound.
I mean, he's yet to make a shot this quarter. At some point, you got to look for other ways to impact the game.
Brunson passes to Achua. Back to Brunson. Outside Achua. Pass to McBride. And the Knicks miss again.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Knicks out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Jazz trail by 3. So the Utah 5 right now. Drew Eubanks out there with Filipowski. Then there's Collier. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Juzang in at the 3. Clarkson passes to Eubanks. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. New York has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Now here's Brunson. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Wizards in Washington. Achua against Clarkson. Achua gets the bucket.
And this is the resiliency you'll get from Achua when he's this close to the basket. He can handle that contact.
Pass to Filipowski. Clarkson with the ball. Fires from 14. And he gets the jumper to drop. Clarkson's got his first points in this one.
Well, Clarkson doing his best to keep that mid-range jump shot from dying off.
Brunson looks it over. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Defensive foul charged to Isaiah.
With Brunson being undersized, he has such a great feel for how to create space for him.
Incredible footwork, BA, the way he puts the needle on the record and just scratches it and pivots around and makes defenders jump and move. Amazing manipulation skills at the point guard position for a guy his size to get it done in the painted area.
That free throw good from Brunson. Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship, Grant.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 4th best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
Knicks leading by 6. And he lobs it up.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
30-22.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Clarkson for 3. No good that time.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Pass to Brunson. Now McBride. Here's Sims. Eubanks defending. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And here's Brunson from the arc. Utah grabs the miss.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Juzang. Out to the wing. Here's Collier. He shoots a 3. The Jazz again can't hit. New York leading by 8. Outside Brunson. It's stolen by Clarkson. Here he goes. Here's Juzang. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Juzang's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, a combo guard who can do a lot of things decently well. Jordan Clarkson, solid at dishing that rock.
Outside McBride. 6 to shoot from behind the arc. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Jazz trail by 6. Pass to Clarkson. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Juzang. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Utah shooting their first foul shot of the night. OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for McBride. Williams is checked in for Utah. Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Here's Shaman. He's scoreless. Here's Brunson. A rebound by Eubanks. Jazz trail by 3. Down low. Clarkson passes to Williams. And it's Clarkson missing.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Three-pointer, Bridges. And again, the Knicks missing.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now, here's Williams. Clarkson with the ball. Misses in close. Up top, Anunoby. He's got 6. Pass to Brunson. Here's Shaman. There's the 3. And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achiuwa. That's foul number 2 for him.
Quick and clean with that shot attempt as Shaman knocks it in.
Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the floor.
Jazz trail by 6. And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973. So as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
And the Knicks making a change here. McBride's checked in. All right, quickly here, let's look at the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. In the 3rd spot, the Knicks.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Pass to Markkanen. Here's Collier. Back to Markkanen. Inside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Utah shooting their 2nd attempt at the line tonight. So for the Knicks, Towns, he's checked in for Achiuwa, and Hart subbed in for McBride. Grant, one thing about this Knicks team, they have a clear identity.
Yeah, they have the mentality of their city, New York City, playing the game with passion and in-your-face attitude. And, of course, these Knicks leave it all out on the floor.
Now here's Brunson. 10 points for him. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Collier. Markkanen with it. 6 on the shot clock. He was all alone on that one.
Just a lights-out shooter. Focus from Lowry is great.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. 3-point lead. Outside Hart. Clarkson against Bridges. Kicks it out Towns. Lets it go from deep. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now. Jazz trail by 3. Pass to Collier. Now Markkanen. Clarkson with a screen on Anunoby. Clarkson with the ball. He's guarded by Bridges. Clarkson against Bridges. And it's Clarkson missing.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
And it's good. 2 points. Bridges has got 7 points.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Looking to end this cold spell. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
And he knocks down the first one.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
Payne's checked in for Brunson. That one's no good.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling. It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Hart passes to Towns. Back to Hart. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Payne. 3-pointer. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Payne against George. Kessler, a screen on Anunoby. Clarkson passes to Kessler. And the layup is good off the glass. Kessler's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And nice work by Clarkson picking up the wide open guy. He scans the floor and sees the opportunity.
Hart against Markkanen. Hart goes in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The officials were right on top of that one.
These are his first free throws of the game.
Josh Hart at the line, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes a first.
So crucial for Hart to get to the line, establish some confidence. He's solid from there, but I think it sometimes gets his perimeter game going.
Juzang, he's checked in for Utah. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, just knocking down every free throw. I mean, I love to see this kind of efficiency.
Payne against Sexton. Pass to Kessler. Back to Sexton. Kessler passes to George. Now Sexton. Over Anunoby. Rebounded by Payne. Knicks leading by 4. To the paint. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
We talk about guys who can really guard 1 through 5. OG Anunoby is one of them, Brent.
Yeah, OG can make your night a living nightmare the way he can guard. Chases around shooters. He's physical enough to deal with wings who like to play in the mid-range, and he's relentless on the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Payne following the bucket by Utah. Oh, Kessler with the block.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Sexton down low. Kessler against Towns. George outside. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And it's off from 3-point range.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better.
Pass to Anunoby. Screen by Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Towns finds Payne. And the shot's good. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Good focus from Campaign on that one.
Payne against Sexton. To the middle. Here's Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Towns. 32 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Jazz trail by 6. Markkanen outside. Back to George. 1:10 left in the first half. To the inside. And finished off by Kessler.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. There's a screen. Right side, Anunoby. The rebound by the Jazz. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Jazz trail by 4. Pass to Juzang. And here's Sexton. Back to Markkanen. Now here's Sexton. Launches a 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Knicks up 4. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
All right, thanks. Tibbs, what'd you think about the way this team defended in the first half?
We're not bad, but we have to sustain it for the entire game. They put a lot of pressure on you. We got to make sure we're containing their dribble penetration, and then we got to react down challenge shots.
The expectations are high for the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
And you know, for that matchup with the Heat, it should reveal a lot about themselves, where they are currently, and where they need to improve.
And if they were to somehow win this, that would speak volumes as well. All right, let's get right into the story of the first half. And it's been the play of Mikal Bridges.
He's lighting this arena up. I mean, the numbers don't lie. Defense out there searching for ways to stop him, and they can't find no answers.
Nope, yep, they keep looking for those answers, Shaq, and I'm not sure they'll find them, though. Even when you bring 2 guys to him, he usually has an answer of his own.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Jazz. 4-point game. We've got Mikal Bridges. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Hart in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Here's Juzang. Markkanen for three. From way back there, Markkanen.
And right now, Markkanen just daring the defense to come all the way out there to him.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. And they take the lead. Sexton's got 11 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Brunson rushes in. Up again. Doesn't go that time. And they'll get another chance. Now it's Hart. 7 points in the game. Towns for three. Hits the trifecta. Towns has got his second basket of the night.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think, he just acts.
Markkanen with a screen on Brunson.
46.
Oh, and Towns with the block. Pass to Brunson. Outside Hart. Bridges with it. Outside Anunoby. Towns on a screen. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, at 6'11", 250 pounds. Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
Sexton finds George. Here's Kessler. Pass to Markkanen. Here's Juzang. Hits the three-pointer. 11 points in the game.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Bridges against George. And the basket by Bridges.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to review the game plan.
Next up, New York. Put your hands together for your next second basketball.
And here's a view of the top shot blockers in the association. Well, you look at Kessler, a remarkable defender, second in the NBA.
He always makes an impact with his shot blocking. He's a constant presence around the rim.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. George outside. To the middle. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Brunson finds Towns. Outside Anunoby. Here's Bridges. Again, the Knicks. Good for 2 more.
And so far, the defense has not learned much from the lessons Mikel is teaching them.
Outside Sexton. Kessler, a screen on Brunson. Inside. It's tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to Brunson. Now Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Sexton. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
Brunson passes to Towns. Bridges against George. Now here's Bridges. He's guarded closely. Yep, that one goes.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
That's good from Bridges.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
George passes to Markkanen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assist. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
7 feet, really good at shooting the basketball, a decent handle. Lauri Markkanen starts to tinker on that unicorn category.
Markkanen hits them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 12. Outside Sexton. Foul on Josh Hart. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Bridges against George. Kessler, a screen on Bridges. George's shot is off. Knicks leading by 6. Outside Hart, down low. Here's Towns. Utah with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to Markkanen. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Bridges. Brunson passes to Bridges. Outside Brunson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Anunoby, a willing passer, a team player, wants to get that ball to his open guys.
Jazz trail by 8. Outside Sexton. They set the screen. Pass to Markkanen. Sexton with it. And here's Kessler. Covered by Towns. Kessler, no good. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Sexton. Sweet little floater. Sexton's got 6 here in the quarter.
Toughness there shown by Colin Sexton. No stranger to having to out-muscle the defense from time to time.
Here's Bridges. The kick out to Brunson. Hart with a screen on Sexton. Here's Brunson outside. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second 3 of the game. 1 in each half.
55.
George passes to Sexton. For 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Sexton's got 18.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Towns, left side. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Excellent court vision from Brunson as he's able to find the open man.
Jazz trail by 10. And here's Sexton. He's got 18. Kessler a screen on Brunson. And it's Sexton on the take. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Brunson against Sexton. It's Brunson working inside.
And mixing it up down low. Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
George finds Markkanen. Sexton a screen on Anunoby. Markkanen misses.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Brunson passes to Bridges. High post Towns. From 13, the rebound by the Jazz. Now here's Sexton. Give him 20. Pass to Markkanen. Brunson against Sexton. Kessler a screen on Brunson. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Second personal foul. 13 foul.
Utah shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Achua's checked in for Anunoby. McBride comes in for Hart. Shamet, he's checked in for Bridges. And Payne is subbed in for Brunson. New York leading by 7. Payne with it. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. The floater, and he lays it in.
That is one of Payne's signature moves. He loves that high-arcing, soft-touch floater.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. Pass to Clarkson. High post Kessler. Here's Sensabaugh. McBride covers. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Sensabaugh at the line. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he drops the first.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Utah making a switch here. Eubanks is checked in. And he makes both free throws. New York leading by 7. Payne pass to Towns. Some solid D from Eubanks. For Utah, they've gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the 3rd quarter. Here's Sensabaugh. Achua defending. George passes to Filipowski. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. And that one's good. Clarkson.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
Payne finds Towns. Pass to Achua. Here's Shamet. Towns on the screen. Lets it fly. The shot. And he knocks the jumper down. Towns has got 11 in the second half.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Here's Sensabaugh. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Pass to McBride. Outside Achua. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul. Williams is checked in for Utah. Collier comes in for George.
Substitution. Williams. Collier.
43 seconds left in the third quarter. Right side McBride. The rebound by Eubanks. Jazz trail by 7. Here's Collier. Pass to Sensabaugh. Down low. Eubanks throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Miles McBride picks one up, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Knicks leading by 5. And he lobs it up to the rim. Achua with the dunk.
Athletic jam by Achua going upstairs to throw down the lob.
Clarkson outside. Lets the three fly. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Mikal Bridges has been on display for the Knicks. He's been productive scoring the ball. He's got 20 points so far. Back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. They've got Williams. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Collier. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 slot. Brunson misses. Jazz trail by 7. Williams passes to Clarkson. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple.
Well, decision-making is a big part of Jordan Clarkson and how he can impact the game. That time made a very nice read.
Timms, the pass to Brunson. From outside the arc. Ooh, Brunson, the sweet lefty stroke.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Driving inside. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough? This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
That free throw, no good.
How about JB? Jalen Brunson, since that free agent move in 2022, really raising the level of his play.
He hits the second from the line.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson, is a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical and he can play on and off the ball. Dare I call it funky?
Here's Collier. To the middle. The Knicks with the rebound. Achua's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside, here's Dadier. There's the block. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Sims, he's checked in for New York.
New York Knicks, number 20, Jericho Sims.
Here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson off the bump.
And aren't we here with Brunson? This is what we expect from him, crafty and efficient.
74.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Here's Sensabaugh. Eubanks the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up on the wing. Shot's good by Sensabaugh. Sensabaugh's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Clarkson. Mikal Bridges checked in for Shaman.
To the floor for your New York Knicks, number 25, Mikal Bridges.
Right side, Brunson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Something about the little guy willing to stick his nose in there. Brunson gets his team going with that kind of play.
First one falls for him. Filipowski, he's checked in for Eubanks. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Clarkson outside. The rebound by Sims.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Brunson passes to McBride. And yep, it's good. McBride's got his first bucket in this one.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Clarkson. It's rebounded by New York. Now Bridges. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. The kick out to Brunson. Floats one up. That one falls. And now it's a 12-point Knick lead.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Pass to Sensabaugh. Clock at 6.
First team foul. Sensabaugh at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point, but they've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
Markkanen's checked in for Utah. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 10-point lead. And that one's good. Brunson's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Now here's Clarkson. McBride covers. Tipped.
That's the kind of defense you love seeing from Achua. Like how engaged he was there.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Sims. The rebound by Filipowski. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Collier. Shot clock at 6. Oh, from deep. It's rebounded by McBride. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Bridges. Lays it up and in, despite excellent defense. Bridges has got 22.
Bridges doing a great job of getting on the inside to find a way to score.
Here's Clarkson. And he lays it up and in.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Jazz trail by 12. Pass to Sensabaugh. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. And some changes here for New York. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Sims. And it's OG Anunoby in for McBride. Kessler, a screen on Brunson. George passes to Clarkson. 6 on the shot clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
You got to be cautious when you guard Clarkson. He's got a good burst. And when he gets assertive like that, oftentimes will draw a foul.
And he can't get the first one. And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, BA, a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Hart's checked in for New York. Good on the second one. Knicks leading by 11. Brunson passes to Bridges. Offline with a 3. For Utah, they've gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. It's George with the drive. Stolen by Bridges. To the inside. Hart against Clarkson. Hart passes to Brunson. Over Sexton. Jalen Brunson, a terrific move and the bucket. Brunson's got 31.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Clarkson outside, and they call an illegal screen here.
Well, he played a seamless first half, but in the second half, some poor decisions right here. He continues to throw the ball away.
Utah making a switch here. Juzang's checked in. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Brunson finds Hart. Back to Brunson. Towns on a screen. Brunson against Sexton. Brunson misses. Jazz trail by 13. Pass to George. And stolen by Bridges. Sexton against Anunoby. It's good. And so George will bring it up for Utah. And here's Sexton. Into the lane. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
Free throw good from Sexton.
Well, Sexton has the kind of ability out there where he's shifty and fast and strong, can make some exciting plays happen for his team.
Now here's Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Karl Anthony Towns. At the line, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
At just about 85% from the line tonight. They've looked more and more comfortable as the game's gone on.
And so Towns nails them both.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
Marking it outside. To the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Knicks leading by 14. Outside Brunson. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Brunson's got 33. Here's George. Outside Sexton. Here's Juzang. He's covered by Hart. Back to Sexton. George feels it out a bit. Drops in the 3.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Bridges outside. The 3 is up. Utah with the rebound.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
George outside. Sexton up top. Anunoby covering. Shots blocked.
A fantastic defender in Anunoby is skilled at positioning himself perfectly for these blocks.
And we have to take another look at that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
Get ready, everyone.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Will Hardy said to the team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. 5 on the clock. Here's Sexton, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Sexton's got 16 points here in the second half.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Brunson against Sexton, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Kessler.
Not a secret that Brunson can turn it on offensively, so the defense can't give him that much cushion.
First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Brunson. Here's Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Mark passes to Brunson. An easy 2 on the layup. Brunson's got 37.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges, scoring the basketball.
Now here's Kessler. Pass to Jose. Brunson against Sexton. Markkanen sets a screen. 6 to shoot. Sexton passes to Markkanen, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Markkanen. .141 left in the final quarter. Sexton against Brunson. There's the drive. Towns outside. Back to Brunson. This one for 3. Some solid defense from Sexton.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Knicks.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And this team really wanted to at least split this season series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Brunson.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Achua with the dunk.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Collier, he's checked in for Mills. Outside Payne. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth. And that one drops for him.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Here's Sensabaugh.
The assist, Sensabaugh.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
There is no better way to start off the new year than... What a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got Keontae George. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Sexton. And it's Juzang in at the 3 spot.
When I think about Colin Sexton, the first couple things that come to mind, speed and confidence. It is what makes him such a good scorer.
Hey, DB, what do you make of Colin Sexton's nickname, Young Bull?
Kevin, I think it's a very apt moniker because this guy is relentless. He attacks you with his defense. He's going to come at you with a ton of youthful energy, and he will not back down.
First free throw is good. Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Now Markkanen, after the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. Pass to Kessler. Outside, Markkanen. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, nice job to capitalize right there in an instance where all you got to do is catch and shoot.
Outside, Towns. Now Bridges. Driving inside. Markkanen pulls it in. George looking over the floor. Outside, Markkanen. George with a screen on Bridges. Unloads from 13. Markkanen, good. Markkanen's got 5 points so far.
I love this shot from Markkanen, right? The mid-range game is there as well. I know he can shoot it from deep, but sometimes you got to get to the in-between spots.
Now here's Brunson. His last outing, he had 18 points. Hart, and he goes in for the dunk.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Here's Kessler. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. 6 to shoot. George, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Count that one.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. He talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter, and he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Sexton, the pass to Juzang. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And now a quick review at the numbers for Sexton. He's right around 17 points tonight, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
You know, great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator.
George passes to Juzang. Back to George. Anunoby against Markkanen. Back to George. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Bridges. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Brunson against Sexton. Now here's Brunson. D right on him. Nice D from Sexton. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Kessler throws it down.
Exactly where Kessler gets so much of his offensive performance done. Right at the cup.
Towns a screen on Sexton. And a beautiful finish by Brunson.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, here's Sexton. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Pass to Towns. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
But Karl-Anthony Towns will fix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Outside, Markkanen. Here's Juzang. Outside, Markkanen. George against Bridges. George passes to Kessler. That ball's nice feed that time from George.
Defensive pressure simply not enough to deter Kessler in that instance.
To the middle. Stolen by Kessler. Here's Sexton. Pass to Juzang. Second chance shot. No good on that one. Towns with the defensive effort. Oh, Anunoby in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh my. How high does OG Anunoby get to finish that pass? Wow.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. The Jazz making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. And how is the West shaping up, guys? Well, let's take a moment here to check it out now that the mid-season grind is well underway. You look at the Jazz. This season has been a struggle for them. They're down at the bottom of the conference. And so George will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense, or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
Now, here's Bridges. After Colin Sexton's miss, yep, it counts.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. 6 on the shot clock. Markkanen can't get it to go. The Knicks have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Spins. George against Brunson. And it's sent back by Kessler. And up top, a 24-point outing in their last game against Denver. Pass to Sexton. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by New York. And here is Hart, coming off a solid outing against Washington. Markkanen against Towns. Now, here's George. Defense is right there. Clarkson outside. Outside, Sexton. Sinks the triple. Sexton's got 5.
This is a shot Colin Sexton has worked so hard to improve on. Can he be consistent from three-point range?
Hart kicks to Anunoby. Over Markkanen. And the Knicks miss again.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Here's Kessler. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And now a 3-point Utah lead.
Wow, how about Kessler taking the contact in his jump shooting motion and not letting it impact him?
Anunoby has the open look. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. One of the best 3-and-D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Now, here's Clarkson. Over Hart, and there's another one for the Jam.
Well, Jordan Clarkson came into the NBA as an aggressive scorer, and in the mid-range, he is as good as it gets.
Brunson sets a screen for Bridges. Outside, Towns nails the wide-open jump shot. Towns has got the game tied up here for New York.
Boy, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 of 4 to start.
George passes to Clarkson. Back to George. Now, here's Clarkson. Markkanen sets the pick for Clarkson. Going inside, and the rejection by Towns. Brunson outside. And it's sent back by Kessler.
This guy is a constant threat on the defensive end. Send it back, Walker.
Clarkson on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. Markkanen can't get it to go. New York's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Brunson the pass to Towns. On the wing, Anunoby. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Bridges. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
No good on that one. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. And nearing the midway point, and Doris, we're always seeing some shifts in the landscape of competition.
That, to me, Kevin, is what makes things both interesting and exciting. There's an intrigue to, are some of the young players in the league pushing the established stars? How deeply into the careers of the great players are we? And are we looking at the end of what has been an extraordinary run of talent? It's always incredible to watch.
Here's Collier. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Pulls up on the wing. Juzang can't hit.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
There's a good screen. And here's Brunson outside.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And he gets the bucket. Clarkson's got his second basket of the night.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Brunson right side. Out to Bridges. Pass to Achua. Brunson scanning the floor. Brunson with another miss.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Jazz have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Second free throw, no good.
Well, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
It's a tie game in New York. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
The Jazz shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Collier. Then there's Drew Eubanks. Then there's Filipowski, and it's Juzang in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Juzang.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way.
Shamet with it. Out left to the wing. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McBride. The rebound by Collier. Pass to Clarkson. Now Eubanks. Here's Filipowski. Here's Collier. He has yet to score. Lays it up off the glass. Collier's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Utah.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Sims. Eubanks defending. Brunson goes in. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, the vision of Jalen Brunson is something to behold. This guy, an elite passer.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team. And it's not just because they're winning, it's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle.
Williams, he's checked in for the Jazz. On the free throw, no good. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you're one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
You know, when you talk about this Jazz team, Doris, you have to mention head coach Will Hardy.
You certainly do, Kevin, because remember, he came from the Boston Celtics organization. He also had a history in San Antonio. He is known as an excellent tactician. He does an incredible job scouting. Utah always one of the best prepared teams in the league.
And New York making a change here.
New York Knicks, number 55, Ariel Hookporty.
Here's Collier. Brunson covering. And that one good from Clarkson.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson. Getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report. Here's Collier. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Juzang. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Knocks down the 3 ball.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter, with about 3 minutes gone by. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Brunson. 6 points for him. Shoots over Collier. They can't stop the run with that one.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Bounce pass from Eubanks. Clarkson for 3. And Utah another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Anunoby is checked in for New York. Bridges comes in for Landry Shamet. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
Now, here's Clarkson, defended by McBride. Shoots. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Well, how about that conversion by Jalen Brunson? This has become a staple of his game.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Utah Jazz.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Filipowski. And Lauri Markkanen subbed in for Williams. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Now, Anunoby. After Lauri Markkanen misses from long range. Brunson with a clean look. Drains the three-pointer. Brunson's got 6 here in this quarter.
That's business right there. Jalen Brunson, the catch, shoot, and on to the next play.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's got 9. Inside, here's Kessler. And just miss after miss right now. Knicks trail by 3. McBride passes to Achua. And here's Brunson. New York moving the ball around, and the officials call for a 3-second violation.
And checking out the numbers for Clarkson, really been a key contributor over the past month, averaging about 18 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. Well, fans of this team will take this kind of production from him without hesitation.
I'll tell you, he has been a solid contributor. They have called his number, and he has delivered for them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Achua, and Hart subbed in for Miles McBride. Kessler passes to Clarkson. Clock at 6. Here's Collier. Brunson covering. Another miss by Utah. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. It's a 3-point game, and he gets it to go.
This is where OG Anunoby is going to grow. That offensive game will expand to the mid-range.
Here's Collier. Pass to Clarkson. 3-pointer. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And this is tough to stop if you're the defense. They have just gotten locked in from 3-point range this quarter.
Bridges attacking. Kessler with the rebound. Jazz leading by 4. Clarkson on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Clarkson passes to Collier. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, this is where Markkanen's feel for the game. You can put him in pick and roll. He is going to find a way to score.
Brunson kicks to Towns. Misses the 3. Jazz have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Markkanen dishes to Clarkson. Back to Markkanen. No good on the 3.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Pass to Towns. And here is Bridges. He's guarded by Markkanen. And with that, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Bridges. Utah has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Miles McBride's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Utah also making some changes. Juzang's checked in. And it's Keontae George in for Clarkson. George against Bridges, and Kessler throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here's Towns. A 32-point game for him in the win against the Wizards in Washington.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Outside, Markkanen. Back to George. Shot clock at 6. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
That one goes. Count it.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Outside, Sexton. George against Bridges. Juzang.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Towns, the pass to Hart. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Over George. Bridges misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Pass to Kessler. Jazz passing it around. Juzang, good. Now it's a 6-point Jazz lead.
Oh, Walker Kessler showing you his passing ability. Nicely done.
BB, one thing about Kessler, he will challenge anybody at the rim. Wow.
There's no question, Kevin. Walker Kessler is one of those guys who's not afraid to get dunked on. He is a rim protector of the highest order. He's going to win some, he's going to lose some, but he's always going to try to do his job.
And the Jazz with possession following the score by New York. Right through the D for the layup. Kessler's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, contact from the defense, but Mr. Kessler just powers right through it.
Pass to Anunoby. Here's Hart. He's guarded by Markkanen. And that one is good. Hart's got his second basket of the game.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Juzang. He's guarded by Anunoby. Here's Juzang. 14 points from him the last game against Denver.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
It's Hart on the wing. Back to McBride. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Markkanen. George sets a screen for Markkanen. And they call an illegal screen here.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Payne, he's checked in for Miles McBride. Now here's Towns. He's got 10. Over Kessler. And it's Towns missing. Jazz leading by 4. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Hart against Markkanen. George with the screen on Hart. Here's Markkanen. It's good for his 4th bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Payne looking around. Pass to Hart. Over Markkanen. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Jazz out in front, up by 6. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Well, Coach, this first half has been a struggle. What's been the problem?
Lack of intensity. We're back on our heels. They're attacking us. We're not getting much done.
I do not envy those young men going into the locker room right now. Kevin, back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Looking at the East, Cade Cunningham.
Oh, he does a lot for this team. Controls the pace, keeps everyone involved, and then he can score.
He has a great mix of point guard qualities. Makes this offense almost impossible to stop. And now let's check out the game at hand. It was a solid first half effort for the Jazz.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they needed most.
And credit their coach for a rather liberal substitution pattern. He mixed and matched beautifully in that first half. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Welcome back. The calendar has flipped over, and so have we into the second half of our broadcast. You got to like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Jazz leading by 6. Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Towns in at the 5 down low. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. Now here's Markkanen. There's the pick. From deep, George. The shot that time, not on target. The Knicks shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Bridges kicks to Brunson. A 3 ball. Oh, Brunson good from range.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Kessler the screen. Here's George. Gets the bucket and the foul. That one goes on Anunoby.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
What's up?
Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
Brunson against Sexton. Brunson outside. Count it, and the foul is on Colin Sexton.
Boy, how highly skilled is Jalen Brunson with the ball in his hands. The ability to get anywhere on the floor that he wants to go.
GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
That one falls for Brunson. And one thing among many doors that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
Pass to Hart. With the drive. The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
That one is off.
Now, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size, that is Josh Hart.
He hits the second from the line. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Sexton kicks to Markkanen. Sexton the pass to George. Pass to Juzang. Wants to get it to Kessler and does. 5 on the clock. George, that's a 2-pointer. Another miss by Utah.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Brunson outside. New York moving the ball around. Towns down low, defended by George. For the tie, and Towns gets it to go. Towns has got it all tied up now for New York.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. And here's a look at some numbers for Colin Sexton.
And right now, he's in one of those grooves where he has a tremendous feel for the game. His assist numbers these past 5 look a lot different than from the rest of the season. And by different, I mean better.
George finds Kessler. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside, Sexton. Pass to Markkanen. George with the ball. To the inside. Pocket 6. And Kessler throws it down.
What I love about Walker Kessler right now is he's feeling it offensively and he's aggressively pursuing the basketball.
Here's Brunson. The close range shot is good from Brunson.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Juzang. Back to Sexton. Now here's Markkanen. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Kessler. Bucket is good. Kessler's got 14 points for the game.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 20. Oh, offensive interference.
Offensive basket interference.
Jazz have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Pass to Juzang. Kessler, screen on Hart. Here's Juzang. Outside for Sexton. Tries again. Kessler, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Kessler's got 6 in the quarter.
You simply have got to box out Walker Kessler. This guy gets a lot of his offense from second chance opportunities.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Pass to George. Here's Juzang. In the corner, George with it. There's the lob to the hoop. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by George. And a moment to check out now what Utah has coming up. On Saturday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Now here's Towns. He's got 12. Stolen by Markkanen. In transition, here come the Jazz. Sexton's shot is good.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
Now here's Hart. Guarded closer. Back to Brunson. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Now here's Sexton. He has 7. 4 on the clock. Knicks with the rebound. Brunson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
DA, it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Goes up, and George with the stuff.
Oh, my goodness. Keontae George leaping, no doubt on that finish.
Knicks trail by 9. Bridges outside. Brunson against Sexton. And Brunson, here we go. Anunoby, good.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Sexton kicks to Markkanen. Down low, Juzang, and the layup falls. Juzang's got 13.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
New York's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Now, Hart, he has 5. And here's Brunson outside. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. George sets a screen for Markkanen. Back to George. Fires for 3. Bridges with some nice defense. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing here by 8. Bridges with it. Now defended by Markkanen. Bridges kicks to Hart. Towns a screen on George. 4 on the shot clock. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Hart. Hart's got 3 assists now in this one. Brunson against Sexton. Outside, Markkanen. Outside, Sexton. There's the pick. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Brunson with it. He's got 20. With the shot. And again, it's New York.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
72-69.
George up top. Defended by Bridges. George dishes to Markkanen. Here's Juzang. Defended by Hart. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9. 67% shooting.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And a new group in for the Knicks. Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby. Miles McBride comes in for Josh Hart. Landry Shamit's checked in for Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Knicks trail by 5. And here's Payne. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's McBride. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Yes, that goes in.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Payne finds Achua. Now Shamit. Pass to Towns. 5 to shoot. Hits it from three-point range. Towns has got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
The Jazz making a switch here. Sensabaugh is checked in. .119 left in the third. Here's Collier. Clarkson outside. 16 feet away. Connects. The jumper drops. Clarkson's got 16.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
Here's Towns. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
At the line, one shot.
The free throw drops for Towns.
When Towns is healthy, he is an absolute force on the offensive end of the floor.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Pass to Sensabaugh. A shot by Clarkson, no good. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. It's a three-point game. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. It's going to be Towns shooting. That one on Filipowski. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
That's his first personal. Fourth team foul. Karl Anthony Towns. At the line. One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. He can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
Now, here's Clarkson. 16 points for him. From deep. And he's good on the three ball. Clarkson's got 7 now in this quarter.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Jazz lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So on the floor for Utah, Williams is out there with Drew Eubanks. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Collier. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 3.
Jalen Brunson's driving ability just puts such extraordinary pressure on defenses.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Utah.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Pass to Eubanks. Inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
At the line, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw, no good. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
Brunson outside. And it's blocked. Now here's Williams, covered by Achiuwa. Pass to Clarkson. The Knicks pull it in. Shamet on the wing.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Williams, a screen on Brunson. Here's Collier. Banked in off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 2.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
Now here's Brunson. Shoots over Collier. Now here's Shamet. He's covered by Clarkson. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Pass to Williams. Here's Collier. Clarkson outside. Hands it from downtown. And it's a 5-point Utah lead.
I'll tell you, tremendous concentration by Jordan Clarkson. This guy is not going to be deterred.
Now here's Brunson. He's tightly guarded. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Mikal Bridges checked in for New York.
New York Knicks, number 25, Mikal Bridges.
Utah leading by 5. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. Here's McBride. He's covered by Clarkson. McBride passes to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Brunson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 26 points.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Here's Sensabaugh. They get it back. Count that bucket. And the Jazz lead by 4.
Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Brunson outside. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
So both teams making some changes here. Utah leading by 4. Clarkson outside. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for New York. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
A different look for New York. Sims is checked in, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Miles McBride. Then for the Jazz, Filipowski, he's checked in for Eubanks. Markkanen comes in for Williams. And it's Collier in for Patty Mills. Picked by Markkanen. Here's Clarkson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's a crafty play by Jordan Clarkson right there, and at his size, you better be creative.
Clarkson at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson, one of those spark plug guys. You know you can put him in the game, and if he's got it going, he can ignite an offense.
And he can't hit the second.
You know, he may be kicking himself for that one miss, but establishing the 2-possession lead was key.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Markkanen. Clarkson outside. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
Well, Jordan Clarkson can be a little bit streaky at times, but right now this guy is on fire.
Pass to Brunson. Count it, good. Brunson's got 6 in the quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Now, here's Clarkson. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
One shot.
Now, here's Achiuwa. Pass to Brunson. George with the steal. Outside, Markkanen. Clarkson on the wing. Outside, Sexton. Clock at 4. Picked by Markkanen. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
On deep, Brunson. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he lobs it up toward the rim and stolen by Achiuwa. To the middle. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Pass to Markkanen. Now Clarkson, defended by Bridges. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Jordan Clarkson is a professional scorer. So tough to stop him.
4th team foul. Jordan Clarkson. 1 shot.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane. 1 shot.
throw good. Clarkson.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawing some fouls.
Now here's Brunson. Towns kicks to Bridges. At the elbow, Brunson. Back to Bridges. Over George. Bridges misses.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
On the wing, Markkanen. He's guarded by Anunoby.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
At the line, 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That free throw missing.
Well, from the moment he stepped into the league, Walker Kessler proved he was a rotation player. He gives you unbelievable defense, aggressive rebounding, and very good inside scoring.
And Utah making a change here. Juzang's checked in. And the second free throw, good. And so it's New York with it, trailing here by 8. To the paint, got a piece of it. Stolen by Kessler. 14 feet away. Another miss by Utah. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. New York, no good that time either. Jazz leading by 8. Juzang passes to Markkanen. Here's Juzang. Shot clock at 5. That's a 2 from Sexton. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Brunson up top. Got a piece of it. Here's Juzang. Outside, George. Pass to Juzang. Back to George. For the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Outside, Markkanen. To the inside. Here's Kessler. That one good for 2. Kessler's got 19 points.
Yeah, Kessler right in that restricted area. Good finish.
Pass to Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over us.
Second team foul. Karl Anthony Towns. At the line, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Towns drops them both.
Boy, really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, listen in with Will Hardy and his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. And when that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks, David. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. They've led by as many as 11 points. Kessler passes to Juzang. Over Hart. It's rebounded by New York. Down low. Here's Anunoby. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
Bridges against George. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Hart's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To Brunson, right side. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Sexton the pass to Juzang. Over to the left wing. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries. Knicks trail by 6. Brunson, left side. Towns. It counts. And the foul. Keontae George picks one up.
How about the calm demeanor of Towns? Well made for pressure situations.
Second personal foul. 13 foul. Karl Anthony Towns. At the line. One shot.
The free throw drops for Towns.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Markkanen down low. He's guarded by Anunoby. Sexton against Brunson. Back to Markkanen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 4 assists in the game. 1:12 left here in the 4th quarter. Brunson against Sexton.
It has proven very hard to guard Jalen Brunson without fouling, especially if he's aggressive to score it.
Jalen Brunson at the line. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
And both free throws good for Brunson.
The lead's not looking as comfortable after those free throws. Nice job.
Sexton against Brunson. Here's Markkanen. Outside for Sexton. Markkanen sets the pick for Sexton. And Markkanen throws it down.
The willingness to embrace the pressure. Markkanen, big-time delivery.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He knows every possession is critical now.
Get up and get ready for fun, fans. It's your Knicks Breakers and Crew. Making us move nicely. Back with your Knicks City Dancer.
Bridges passes to Brunson. Towns with it. Now Brunson. Kessler with the rebound. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. Team is in the penalty. Colin Sexton at the line. 2 shots.
break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with it's infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Brunson against Sexton. Bridges outside. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Boy, you have to love how Jalen Brunson orchestrates this offense. So good at getting the ball where it needs to be.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Colin Sexton at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And an intentional foul right there.
Kessler at the line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. There's 14 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Then you know what to do. Show us your move. Let's hear it for all the dancers.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Drills it from outside. And so it's Utah with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Walker Kessler.